So anyways, thank you guys so much for showing up today. As promised, I've been getting a lot of questions about the Tier 5 community, what it is and what the opportunity is all about. So we just wanted to make this little presentation for you guys to tell you more about the Tier 5 community, get everything out in the air, make sure that you're clear on everything and you understand everything. And then at the end of the little presentation, we're gonna field any questions that you have. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just make sure you either, ask them in the questions box or drop your question down in the chat box. Or if you're watching live on Facebook, just leave a comment on the Facebook Live. And at the end of the presentation, we will go in and answer all these questions for you, no doubt. All right. So we did want to talk about the Tier 5 community opportunity. The Tier 5 community is essentially the first ever community-owned and operated software development company. Tier 5 actually specializes in building SaaS software. So we're just going to go ahead and begin our presentation here. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about what is SaaS. What is SaaS? So SaaS is essentially software as a service. Users typically pay a monthly or yearly fee to use software. So common prices are between $47 to $497 a month are typically where most SaaS softwares are priced. Examples of SaaS software: Salesforce, HubSpot, Infusionsoft, Clickfunnels, ManyChat, Microsoft Online, Adobe, MailChimp, Aweber, Hootsuite, SendGrid. All of these guys and girls and transgenders, they are all software as a service. They're all SaaS software. It is a very, very beautiful model. It is one of the best business models that you can actually have. So like I said, software as a service. You typically in business, you have two different models. Either you can sell a product or you can sell a service. So SaaS is essentially you mix them together. You have a product, which is a software, and you sell it as a service. People pay you a residual fee every single month or every 3 months or every 6 months or every year.
Or based on the consumption.
Or based on consumption. Some of them are also based on consumption as well, like SendGrid is based on consumption. ManyChat, ChatFuel, those things are also based on consumption. The more you use that tool, the more it costs you. It's not a static price every single month. So that is a SaaS model. It's a really beautiful, awesome model. So we want to give you a little bit of fancy data. And the first thing before we get into this fancy data, I like to make a disclaimer that I am a software engineer. My wife is a software engineer. We are not marketing people. So we don't do marketing. We're not good at marketing. We know that. That's why we suck at marketing. So we're software engineers. So just keep that in mind during the presentation that we are two software engineers and we're not marketers. But anyways, let's give you some fancy data. Overall, SaaS industry, $385 billion a year market share. That is billion with a B. I've put a really big number up here just so you can try to quantify how much money is $385 billion a year. It's a lot. The top 50 SaaS companies in the world are bringing in $22.4 billion a year between those top 50 companies. Salesforce, the big whale in the ocean, the big bulldog, the #1 SaaS company out there, Salesforce, and they make $10 billion a year in revenue. It is recurring revenue. So that's Salesforce, $10 billion a year. Clickfunnels. We are going to model Clickfunnels and we are going to talk about Clickfunnels and we are going to use Clickfunnels to paint a story and to make some comparisons during the presentation. So since we're going to use Clickfunnels to make some of our comparisons, we just want to show you one, Clickfunnels is making, as of their last publication, they were making $7 million a month. That's $84 million a year. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Not like $10 billion a year, but it's still quite a lot of money.
And how they are built? They are just built with the engineering team, like 9 full-time engineering engineers over the course of 18 months.
So this picture that you're seeing down here in the bottom right, this is literally an excerpt that was pulled straight out of Software Secrets, which is a presentation put on by the one of the founders of Clickfunnels, Russell Bronson. You probably know him. This comes right out of his presentation where he talks that Clickfunnels was built just by having 9 full-time software engineers over the course of 18 months is how long it took them to actually build that software. With this team that you can see down here where it says step 4, give to geniuses, that is the team that built Clickfunnels. And then over here to the left, this is actually Tier 5. This is our company that we're going to talk about in a little bit of a couple minutes. So we just want to show you a comparison. That's our 1-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary. Crystal says she cannot hear you, so speak a little bit louder. All right, so that's some fancy data for you. Let's talk about, what do we want to talk about now? Why do you want to own a SaaS? So why would you want to own a SaaS company? Lots of reasons. You know, remember I said it is one of the best business models out there. And why is it one of the best business models out there? Basically, with a SaaS company, you can print money just like a bank. You can just print money. All right. Residual revenue, high income potential, very, very low cost of inventory. What does all that mean? Well, essentially what I like to do is I like to kind of explain. Yeah, I like to take an example of a restaurant versus a SaaS company. All right. So with a restaurant, in order for you to service one customer, you have to have a business, right? You have to have a physical location that they can come in and eat. You've got to have all your cooking materials. You've got to have your stoves and your ovens, all your dishes. You got to have some tables. You got to have some chairs. You got to have a cash register. You've got to have, you know, your menus. And you've got to have some waiters and some staff, right? You need all of that in order to be able to service one single client. On top of all that, you also need the food, the inventory that you're going to prepare. And you need lots of different inventory because you don't know what somebody's going to eat. So you have to inventory all these different items. Every single customer that comes in, you have to make sure you have a stock of inventory.
For every single item also, you have to have different kind of inventory.
Yeah, you got to speak louder.
Each time, right?
Right. So SaaS is completely different because with SaaS, you can think of the restaurant model. You do still have to have the overhead. You still do have to actually have the software. You have to have the server for it to run on. But everything that it takes you to service one client is the same thing that it takes you to service 10 clients or 100 clients or 1,000 clients or 10,000 clients or 1,000,000 clients. You don't need anything additional outside of what you already have to service your first client. So that basically means that you have no real inventory and you can basically print money. And it's residual. So since it's residual, what that means is they pay every single month or they pay every single year, or even me, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, and some of our models, I actually have people that pay every single day to use our software. Every single day a payment comes in from them. It's awesome. It helps with cash flow. But why would you not want to own a SaaS? There's several reasons why you would not want to own a SaaS.
Because you have to pay for the development cost to have the.
That's correct. There's a high barrier to entry, very high barrier to entry. There's a huge upfront development cost.
Then beta testing.
That's correct. You gotta fork out for beta testing. That's an expensive and long drawn out process because you don't want to go to the market with a software that doesn't actually work. And there's typically a long time before you actually see any return on your money. Right. So those are really the reasons you don't want to own a SaaS company. Like I said, there's a high barrier to entry. It costs a lot to build a SaaS. We know because what Tier 5 does is we build software. We're a software engineering firm, and 90% of what we do, other people hire us to build their SaaS applications for them, and we charge a lot of money for it. Everybody charges a lot of money for it because it takes very smart, sophisticated engineers. So there's a huge upfront development cost. Then you have to go through beta testing, and there's a pretty long time before you actually start seeing any real return on your investment. So those are kind of the reasons that you would not want to own a SaaS company. So who are we and what is Tier 5? Well, again, like I said, my name is John Vaughn. I am the founder and CEO of the software development firm Tier 5. And this beautiful thing right here, this is my lovely wife, Ankita Nandi.
And I'm also a software engineer and I manage Tier 5. And I have managed several SaaS company. And then like me and John, we opened this company in India. So yeah, that's pretty much of myself from my side.
So my background essentially starts as a journeyman machinist. So I used to work on machines and and fix machines whenever they would break in a factory. And from there, I actually got into programming CNC machines, programming G code. CNC machines are really awesome machines. You write some code on them, and the machine pretty much does all the work for you. So once I got into CNC machines, I really fell in love with computer programming. So I went to college at Indiana University, pursued 2 degrees in computer engineering and information technology and in mathematics. Worked as a senior software engineer, worked as a lead developer, worked as a team leader, worked as a project manager, and worked as a CTO before finally deciding, you know what, I'm going to start my own company. And we founded Tier5, which, like I said, is a software development firm. The largest software project that I've ever managed was about $6 million to do that software project. All right, some stats about Tier5. Hopefully you can see on the right, you can see a picture of our company at our 2-year anniversary. So we actually started Tier5 December 22nd, 2015. To make the fiscal year nice and pretty and everything, we just say that we started Tier5 in January of 2016. We currently have 34 employees at Tier5. 30 of them are full-time software engineers. So we actually started the Tier5 community. I started it back in May. We currently have 89 community members. We've got 6 different SaaS softwares in the market right now as a company, and our current user base with no marketing whatsoever. We haven't done any traditional marketing because if you remember, we're not marketers. We're software engineers. That's what we're good at. So basically, Facebook is what we do for marketing. We go live on Facebook and talk about our softwares. And through that, we've been able to acquire a user base of about 600 users. So our OCI essentially is a mathematical function that calculates an inflated operating cost. So what an OCI calculates is what the maximum operating cost for us to run our company could be any given month over the next 12 months. I know for a fact that if I want to account for historic growth rate and to continue to grow my company at the same rate that we've historically grown over the last 3 years, and I also want to account for the same type of inflation that we've experienced over the last 3 years, and I want to continue to operate my company, I know that the maximum cost that we would have to maintain our 34 employees, grow that number like we've continued to grow over the last 3 years, my maximum cost any single month is going to be at max 30,000 American dollars a month is what it's going to actually take to run a company, 4,000 square foot office, 34 full-time employees, and still keep giving them their raises and still keep hiring employees like we have. Our maximum cost at any month would be $30,000, all right? Now, if you compare that to our competitors in the United States and what their best case scenario could be, at best case, if they hired very low-end engineers that were just out of college, didn't have any experience, their best case, it would cost them $200,000 a month to run the exact same type of company that we run together because of where we're strategically located. So you can see that our cost to produce a product is about 17% of what our competitors' cost is. So you can see here our 1-year, 2-year anniversary down here. You can see this is a picture of all the happy faces of Tier5 at our 2-year anniversary. We have grown since then. And here's our new office. You can see here's our new view of our new office. It's a 4,000 square foot office that we have. And again, we just want to show you again, just because, like I said, what we're going to do is model Clickfunnels a little bit. We just want to show you our 1st-year anniversary and 2nd anniversary, and just compare this to the team that Russell Bronson himself said built Clickfunnels over the course of 18 months. On the right, you see where it says "Give to Geniuses." That is literally the team of software engineers that built Clickfunnels. You can see there's 9 of them, and you can look at us, and you can see that
it's like triple size.
There's a lot more of us than there are of them.
Triple size, so you can imagine what we can do in like over the course of like 18 months that they took for Clickfunnels. So yeah.
So let's talk about the opportunity and the Tier5 community concept. So the Tier5 community concept is something that I want to bring to life for a long time, ever since I opened this company. But before talking about the opportunity and the concept, I first wanted to be able to have trust, right? To be able to show that, hey, we've ran this company, we've started this company, we've grown this company over the last 3 years, and we have a proven track record, not only with our own software products are in the market, but over 100 SaaS applications that we have launched for our clients over the last 3 years, all right? So what is the concept of the Tier 5 community? Well, the Tier 5 community concept is essentially a cooperative. It is a software engineering co-op. It is a community of like-minded individuals who come together to collaborate to produce high-end enterprise-level software tools for our own consumption and for also for us to create additional streams of revenue that are passive streams of revenue in our lives. So the ideal is that the community members are actually going to cover that OCI that we talked about. The community members are going to cover the operating costs for the software company. In exchange for that, they're going to get unlimited access to all the software that we build, that we've ever built in the past and we will ever build in the future. They're also going to get exclusive distribution rights, which means the community is going to be our sales channel, and you guys are going to get actually paid to sell our software, and there won't be any competition. You guys will be the only ones that are selling our software. We're not going to sell it on our own. It's going to be all sold through the community. And you guys also, the community also gets to share in the revenues. So the community members are like stockholders. You guys get issued a certain amount of revenue shares of the community. And as we make money as a company, you guys share in the profit. The profits get distributed back to you guys. So the goal is to build software on demand for the community. So the goal is you guys as a community tell us what tools that you need, and we build those on demand. You tell us what tools you need to run your business, or you tell us what tools that your market wants and that you could sell easily to your market. And then we just go off and we build that on demand for you instead of doing what we do now, which, like I said before, 90% of what we do right now is sell our services to our clients. So the community model eliminates our clients, and now we build software for the community, and it is a joint venture. It is essentially what's called a limited partnership is what we form. We form a limited partnership. You guys being the limited partners, all right?
So it's like your dream can come true. Like if you have an idea that was like never built, we could never afford, so now you can, because we will build it for you.
So we really want to fill the community with entrepreneurs, small business owners, and marketers, both digital marketers and affiliate marketers. That's who we want to actually fill the community up. And you'll learn more about that in just a minute. And what are the advantages of the community model and the community opportunity? Well, the real advantages are we are an established 3-year-old profitable company. All right. There is a huge cost savings in the community model to develop software. Remember, I already showed you that we operate at a maximum 17% of what our competitors cost. So for us to build, if Tier 5 and our US competitor were to go head to head and build the exact same software, it would cost us 17% what it would cost them. We would get it done much faster because they can't compete with us cost-wise, all right? Other advantages are our beta testing, being able to get our softwares beta tested through the community itself so that we can release them to the market. Other advantages are actually the market validation, since the community themselves, since you guys know exactly what tools you need for your companies, since you guys know exactly what tools that your list and your market is going to consume, they're already market validated before we ever start building them. The community can essentially market validate all the softwares and then beta test them. And then the other huge advantage is distribution and sales. The community act as affiliates. You guys have the exclusive right to distribute and sell our softwares. So the sales and distribution channel is solved also with the community. If you remember looking back to this slide right here, the why nots, why you would not want to own a SaaS software, all of these why nots are actually solved in the community model. So the community model solves every reason that you would not want to own a SaaS.
If you join.
So these are Tier 5 SaaS softwares right here. And what I want you to keep in mind is maximum, we have spent 20% of our production time building these softwares. So what that means is, again, like I said, as a whole, what we have done as a whole as a company for the last 3 years is we are a service-based company. Clients come to us, they hire us to build their software for them. That is the main thing that we do. 80 to 90% of all the work and all the software engineering hours that are produced by Tier 5 get sold to our clients. They do not go to build Tier 5 software products. We have built these 6 Tier 5 software products over the last 3 years at maximum 20% capacity of what we can produce, because the rest of our capacity is sold out to our clients. So these are our 6 softwares in the market right now. We have RoboContact, which is literally a magical software that does lead generation and cold outreach on autopilot. So if you need leads for your business and you need to start a conversation and do cold outreach for your business, RoboContact is going to really help you with that. Text in bulk is like a virtual phone. So text in bulk, essentially, it does a lot more than texting. It is like a virtual phone. So it is like an online iPhone that allows you to do all sorts of stuff. It has lead generation, two-way SMS, two-way calling, two-way email, drip campaigns, autoresponders, SMS chatbots, click-to-call widgets, all sorts of stuff. And text in bulk, it is our community favorite. Our communities love text in bulk more than any other software. We've got sticky reviews, which is essentially a social proof and online reputation management software. We've got Magic Zap, which is essentially a software that allows you to create dynamic landing pages and essentially create landing pages that are dynamic to the actual piece of traffic and can reference their name or other pieces of information that you have stored about them. And they can also fire custom automations whenever particular traffic is on your website. So just imagine you sell a high ticket coaching package for $5,000, and just imagine that as soon as a piece of traffic comes to your website and they're on your pricing page and they're on the sign up page to sign up for your coaching program, imagine that you could call them. Imagine that they could get an incoming call from you and you could speak with them on the phone while they're viewing your website. That's what Magic Zap allows you to do. Link Wizard is a URL management and a URL shortening software that allows you to create very smart, short, pretty links from your long links and essentially control all the content that you post all over the internet in one single dashboard. And it does a lot of other cool stuff like conversion tracking, all sorts of cool stuff. And Invoicing You is essentially an online billing platform. So it allows you to easily and securely send out invoices for your services or sell your products online and essentially view your customers, manage your customers. And there's a monkey. Yes, that's our pet, George. So it allows you to manage your customers and see the lifetime value of your customers. So these are all the softwares that Tier 5 has out in the market right now. And we're also working on Chatvago right now, which is a software kind of like ManyChat or kind of like ChatFuel. It is a chatbot building platform that we're working on right now. So those are the Tier 5 SaaS softwares that we have right now. And here is the offer stack. If you join the community, what do you get as a community member? Well, as a community member, you get unlimited access to all current Tier 5 software. All right, that's the $850 a month value. If you don't want to join the community, if you just want to go out and buy our software and just use our software, you can do that. It will cost you upwards of $850 a month. And we do have users that pay that much to use our software. So the Tier 5 software pass is literally just a bonus for you to allow you to actually get some return in your investment before the community takes off and our efforts together become hyper profitable. So it allows you to quickly justify the investment that you're making into the Tier 5 community. You also get unlimited access to all the future software that we're going to build for the community. So as we build new softwares for the community, you automatically get instant access to that. There is no other charge that you ever have to pay for any of our future softwares. When we launch Chatvago and we launch our own chatbot building platform, you get instant access to that. You pay nothing as a community member. All right. You also get a networking opportunity. So if you remember, we're wanting to fill the community with entrepreneurs, business owners, digital marketers, and affiliate marketers. And it is an awesome, supportive community. You can ask any of the community members. You can go in there and get help. You can network with other people. So there's a huge networking opportunity there in the community. You also get the ability to engage in a collaborative software development effort. What that means, any of our softwares, if you want new features, ask the community members. You can go to the community. You can say, hey, we want this new feature. We'll add it in as soon as possible. You physically get to tell us what software we are going to build for you, and collaborate and work directly with us and work directly with engineers to bring new software to life. All right. Very unique opportunity. No other place where you actually find that. And then there's income opportunities. You do have several income opportunities with Tier 5. We do have a 2-tier affiliate platform where you can actually promote and sell our software. You do have to be a community member in order to actually promote our software and get paid a commission. But it is a 58% commission that we pay to community members, all right? So community members get paid 41% on your Tier 1 sales, and you get paid 17% on your Tier 2 sales, all right? And then there's another income opportunity, and that is the revenue shares of Tier 5. If you remember, I told you that the community members are kind of like stockholders in Tier 5. So essentially what we've done is we have created 10,000 revenue shares of our company, all right? And every community member gets at minimum 2 revenue shares of Tier 5. There are several ways that you can get more revenue shares of Tier 5 as well. So that is pretty much the offer stack, what you're going to get if you join the community. What is your total investment going to be? All right. Now, before you think of your total investment, I want you to think of the offer stack and everything that you actually get. And I also want you to think on how much money that you waste every month buying beer or buying whiskey or buying gum or eating at McDonald's, right? Things that are never going to pay you money in the future. Those things are not building a business. Those things, like literally what we're doing is we are starting, it's a legal entity. It is known as a limited partnership. All right. It means you physically own a company. You are a limited partner in a SaaS company, one of the most profitable companies. Going out and buying McDonald's or buying gum or buying clothes, those things do not build a company for you. And the community opportunity essentially does just that. But what your investment would be is community members pay $97 a month, and you get everything that we mentioned. We do have a team membership that's $197 a month. And then we do also have an inner circle membership that is $297 a month. So let's just jump into those. You can find out more information if you go to community.tier5.us. So let me just show you what you get again. If you join the $97 a month membership, there is a 300 limit to that membership right now. There's 84 of those taken right now. Once it's filled, you can't get in. Sorry about that. But you do get the Tier 5 software pass. You get unlimited access to all Tier 5 software, all our current software, all our future software. You get unlimited access to that at not some limited account. You get the highest account that is available, completely unlimited accounts. Over $1,000 a month value. You get access to Tier 5 software engineers. So you get exclusive access to our software engineers. You get to work. We have right now, when I made this, we actually let go of a couple people, but right now we have 30 full-time software engineers. We got 34 people that work for our company, and 30 of them are full-time software engineers. You get the supportive community. So you get to join a group of hardworking, smart entrepreneurs just like yourself, and you get to network with them, get support with them. They're very, very helpful in all sorts of ways. You just go into the community. If they won't help you, I will, but I know they will help you because I've been in the community myself and I see how helpful they are. Collaborative software development, you get to work together with the community members and with the engineers to actually bring brand new software to life and see ideals come right out of your head and get actually built for you. So I seen some of you guys in the chat already had ideals for software. Well, guess what? You can bring those ideals to the community, and the community can help you forge those ideals. They can help you manifest those ideals. They can help those ideals become better. And if the community decides, hey, yeah, let's build this thing. Well, guess what? Us Tier 5 as your back end, we go in and we build the thing for you. All right. And then you also get the income opportunities. So you get the affiliate program that pays 58%. And then you also get at minimum 2 revenue shares of Tier 5 for just $97 a month. All right. And then if you want to get on the team membership, so you can join the team membership. It is $197 a month. So it does cost you an additional $100 a month. And you get lots of extra perks with that team membership. You get an agency software pack. That agency software pack gives you 5 additional softwares on all Tier 5 software. So you get 5 additional accounts. That's a total of 30 additional accounts that you get You can do whatever you want with them. We have an affiliate dashboard. You can go in and manage and just provision them, set them up for people, delete them, suspend them, unsuspend them. You manage them however you want. You can charge for them and keep 100% of the money. You can sell them on a lifetime deal. You can sell them on a monthly fee, or you can use them as a free tool, as a bonus to get people to purchase your other offers or bring people into the community. So that's a $4,000 a month value for all those softwares that you get included.
That's up to you how you will use it.
You do get free software funnel baits. You get to pick one software from free software funnel baits. Free software funnel baits has 4 different softwares. Essentially what it is access to our API where you can add unlimited users to any one of our softwares. So let's say sticky reviews. We sell sticky reviews for $47 a month, and we have people buy this even without running any ads at all because we're not marketers. We're engineers. Like I just go live on my Facebook page and I've had people buy sticky reviews for $47 a month. You can choose sticky reviews as your free software funnel bait, and you can sell unlimited accounts for $10 a month or for $47 a month and keep 100% of the money. All right. It's unlimited. You can give them away for free if you want. You can sell them. You do whatever you want, but you get to pick one of the free software funnel baits. You get access to the weekly team meetings. So we have team meetings every week on Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All the team members come together. We discuss what we've been doing, our strategies, what has worked, what isn't working, and it's a networking opportunity, and it's a good opportunity for you to get a lot of help. If you need help with anything, those meetings are 1 hour to 4 or 5. They've been 6 hours before. Until you're satisfied and you don't want to be in the meeting anymore, the meeting goes on with whatever help you need help with, all right? You get access to our Zapier Teams account. So if you want to set up automation, Zapier is something that is fairly easy to use. It typically costs you $156 a month for an unlimited account. But if you join the team membership, we add you to our Zapier Teams membership. You don't actually have to pay for Zapier. You don't even have to build your Zaps. They're already pre-built and made for you already. So you get to take advantage of that. You also get extra revenue shares at Tier 5. Instead of getting 2 revenue shares of our company, you actually get 5. And then you also get T1 revenue shares. That means if you're out selling the community memberships, for every community membership that you sell, you get an additional 3 revenue shares for other community members that you bring into the community. All right. And then if you want to join the inner circle, all right, the inner circle makes me and you really good friends and buddies. So that's essentially you get to have the CEO of a successful software engineering company. And to be humble, I am a pretty genius person. So you get a really good friend in me, and you get lots of other benefits as well. All right. You get the agency software pack, but instead of getting 5 different accounts, you get 10 different accounts. So you get 60 accounts on our softwares. It's $8,000 a month worth of value. You can charge your clients $4,000 a month and keep 100% of that money. You do whatever you want. Give them away for free. Give them to your family. Give them to your friends. Give them to your clients. Use them for your other affiliate offers as bonuses, or outright sell them and keep the money. They're up to you. You can manage them and do whatever you want. You also get access to the weekly team meetings. And there's also another weekly team meeting just for Inner Circle members. There's another private Facebook group just for Inner Circle members where you guys get to see an even bigger in depth. We're at home right now. We're not at our office, but most of the time we do everything from our office. And we live stream in that group. You get to see the more inner workings. I do client calls there. You get to bond more with us. You actually get to influence the high level decision making of Tier 5. When we have ideals, when things come into our head, when we want to do stuff, we run them by the inner circle first and get your thoughts and find out what you think, because you guys are the top tier of the community. All right. You also get free software funnel baits, but instead of just picking one, you get all 4 of them. So you get unlimited access to all 4 of them. So those are 4 Tier 5 softwares that you get unlimited accounts in that you can sell every single month and keep 100% of the profit. You also get the Zapier Teams account. You also get extra revenue shares. Instead of getting 2 revenue shares, you get 10 revenue shares at Tier 5. Like I said, it is legally a limited partnership. Is what's called a limited partnership. So you actually get 10 revenue shares issued to you. There's a partnership agreement that once you sign, we'll forward over to you and you can understand. And all it literally does is outline how the revenue shares are distributed. Just like I've explained before, we've issued 10,000 of them, and it just tells you what you need to do to remain your status and keep those revenue shares, which all it is you got to keep your membership current. You have to pay your membership, and that's it. All right. So you do also unlock the T1 revenue shares for everybody you directly recruit into the community. Out of the first 750 people, you get an additional 3 revenue shares for those memberships, and you get T2 revenue shares as well if you recruit a super affiliate and that dude goes out and recruits 100 community members. You get 2 revenue shares per membership on your T2 sales. So that's a total value of $11,000 a month. So that is what you get on the Inner Circle membership. And that is essentially the end of our presentation. I told you we wanted to keep it as simple as possible and as short as possible. So now if you guys have any questions whatsoever while we're here, we'll go in and answer any questions that you have. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just go ahead and ask those questions. If you want to ask a question, just raise your hand and I'll unmute you and you can ask it. If not, just feel free to drop it in the chat.
I think we have given enough
I think we
reasons.
did give enough.
Enough
I
reasons.
see definitely something that will allow us to pixel Amazon customers. Okay, that's something that we could build. So any questions? Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to give you guys just a couple more moments to post any questions that you have. I did give a link to the Tier 5 community. I see Matthew has hey, George, don't do that. I see Matthew has a question. Let's see, where did Matthew go? What's up, Matthew? I'm trying to unmute him.
I have one question.
Yeah,
is how many tasks for for the Zapier team account?
It's unlimited, so it's completely unlimited.
So unlimited task for the team account.
That's correct. If you join the team membership, you do get a Zapier account on the team membership or on the Inner Circle, and it is completely unlimited. So there are no limits whatsoever.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is pretty awesome. It's it would cost you. I pay Zapier about $4,000 a year. So we just absorb that cost. That's why it's completely unlimited to you. So you could either pay Zapier $4,000 a year to get your own unlimited account, or you could just join for $197 a month and be on our team's account and have the same functionality plus all the other benefits. So,
and I'm trying to choose between the Inner Circle and the what's that? That's 179.
Yeah, that's the team's membership.
So I'm a little confused about those T1 and the T2, that part. So okay. I don't know. Yeah. So can you explain?
Yeah, sure. So I'll just explain that to you really easy. All right. So here's you. This is you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So with Tier 5, we do have an affiliate platform that's a 2-tier platform, which means you can actually recruit members into the Tier 5 community. You can go grab your friends and get them in. You can go grab people on LinkedIn and you can get them in. All right. So essentially what happens is you can recruit somebody. Let's say you recruit somebody. This dude right here is your Tier 1. All right. Let's say you recruit this person, and his name is Bob or whatever. And Bob has 3 friends. So Bob grabs his 3 friends and also brings those 3 dudes into the Tier 5 community. These 3 people are your Tier 2. All right. So if you are a community member and just on the community membership, you get 2 revenue shares of Tier 5. All right. If you upgrade your membership to a team membership, then you get 5 revenue shares. And then you're also going to get 3 revenue shares for bringing in this guy right here. Okay. You're Tier 1. So you would have a total of 8. If you upgrade to the Inner Circle, you're going to get 10 revenue shares of Tier 5. And then you're also going to get 3 for this guy. And then you're also going to get 2 for each of these guys, your Tier 2s. So that means as a community member, you would have a total of just 2. As an Inner Circle member, you would have a total of 8. And as an Inner Circle member, you're going to have a total of 16 revenue shares in this exact same model. So does that clear everything up and make that clear?
So all the sales my tiers they have I have a certain percentage of that sales, right?
That's correct. You get so you do get 41% commission for Tier 1 sales. All right. and you get a 17% commission
for tier 2 sales.
Tier 2 sales. And then you get revenue shares on top of that. So in this scenario, you would have got paid 41% because you got this guy and you sold him a community membership, and you would have got paid 17% on all 3 of these dudes because someone that you brought into the community brought in community members. It's a 2-tier system. And we did that because it's very common in affiliate platforms. And it also allows for an incentive if you don't really want to do heavy promotion, but you know like 5 people who really want to do heavy promotion, you can just bring those 5 people into the community and also get paid for all their work. You're going to bring those 5 people in, and those 5 people are going to go out and hustle, and they're all going to bring 10 people in. So you can get paid for the work that they do since it's a 2-tier platform.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's clear. Thank you.
Yep. So let's see. A team member can sell a product against a standard member for free. Does this not put the standard member at a disadvantage? Well, the team members, they do get agency accounts. So the team member does get an agency account. They do get 5 accounts, all right, that they can do whatever they want. They can put them, they can give them away for free, or they can sell them at a cost, and they do get access to 1 funnel bait that they can give away for free, and they can sell at a cost. So does that put the regular member at a disadvantage? Yeah, sure, slightly, but that team member pays more for their membership, and they actually do more for Tier 5. So the whole goal is to create a community-owned and operated and funded community. So if you're going to join the team member and you're going to actually provide us more of the actual funding, yes, by all means, you're going to get more benefits and you're going to get more advantages than other people. That's just how the cookie crumbles, and that's just life. So if you have a problem with that, then feel free to upgrade and join the team member if you don't want to be at a disadvantage. So it's not that much of a disadvantage, but sure, you could say it's a small disadvantage because they pay for that advantage. So they're paying for it. So Marcel says, would I be able to sell Tier 5 products on my own website with my own landing pages and funnels? If you are a team member or an inner circle member, then yes, of course, because you have those funnel baits, and you have those funnel baits, and you can sell them whatever you want. If you're a community member, you can create your own landing pages and stuff, sure. But then to be able to collect the payment and stuff, you're going to have to ship them off to our funnels. So if you want to sell on your own pages, then you're going to have to be either a team member or a community member. Caroline asked, how many softwares does Tier 5 have right now? We have 6 softwares in the market right now, and we are building more as we speak. And as soon as we actually reach the goal of the community and we close, and the community has all the members that we need to come up with that magic cost, remember the goal of the community. You guys, the community members, you guys provide the operating cost of Tier 5, no profit involved. You know, we're not asking for you to give us a profit. You guys provide the operating cost of Tier 5, and then we build software on demand for you guys. Where do we get our profit from? We get our profit as you guys actually begin to go out and sell the softwares. As you go out and sell those softwares, we start to get profit from those sales, just like you guys get profit from those sales. So we do have 6 softwares in the market right now, and we are building more as we speak. Chatvago is coming soon. We also have a pretty cool, I haven't talked about it yet because it's too far from beta. We also have a really cool Facebook Messenger mailbox that does like a unification of all your Facebook pages, all their inboxes, and allows you to go in and actually add your agent so that you don't actually have to give them admin access to Facebook or anything. You can just do it through our app, but that's also still in development right now. So our Lance says our commissions recurring. That is correct. You get paid a monthly commission every time community members pay, or every time our software users pay. Users pay monthly fees to use the software, and that commission is recurring. You do get paid every single month on that. All right. Tier 5, how many softwares do they have? All right, let's see. Claudia, I see you talking about a feature that ManyChat has, and all of these things you guys can do. If you're a community member, any software that you want built, all you have to do is come into the community and petition it and get the support of the community. Obviously, it's majority rules. That's how community works. So if you have a software ideal and you can't get the community behind it, and somebody else has a software ideal and they get the community behind it. We're going to go with what the community wants as an aggregate. All right. So we are taking our work from you guys. You guys are telling us exactly what to build because you guys are the front end. We're the back end. You guys are responsible for all the sales and doing the sales and distribution. We're responsible. We bring the tech to the table. That's why I kept saying we're not marketers. We're software engineers. That's what we bring to the table. We bring our expertise. I have over 10 years of professional experience. I've managed $6 million software projects. I've started my own company. I run my own company with over 30 full-time software engineers right now. I showed you a picture, I think. Right? Didn't we show a picture of our company somewhere? Yeah. Oh, there it is right there. So that's what we bring to the table. So, and then let's see what else you ask. As a community member, do we not get access to any Tier 5 software funnels to products as an affiliate? So yes, we, as a community member, we do give you access to all our different share funnels that we have, sure. But ultimately, as a community member, you're not the one accepting the payment. We're the ones accepting the payment. You know, I mean, there's no affiliate platform out there in the world that says, hey, you know, you can go sell our software product and the money's going to go in your bank account and then you're just going to pay us whenever you think you want to. So that is not how it works. We do give you our share funnels. Yes, you do. You can have access to all our share funnels. But if you're a community member, then you're going to, from your funnel, you're going to send them to our funnel to actually make the payment. If you are a team member or an inner circle member, then you do have several software accounts since you have agency packs that are your own, that you can collect your own payment for and your own funnels, because we don't expect any of that money because they're agency accounts. That's for you to make instant profit. Those agency accounts are there so that you can make your money back instantly today until we have a positive value of the revenue shares. All right. Any other questions that anybody has? If there's any other questions, I'll just give you a second for any other questions. If you want, I did leave the link down to the Tier 5 community. So you can just go to that page and you can check out more information. There is an application process. Again, like I said, what we want is we want entrepreneurs, business owners, digital marketers, and affiliate marketers. So if you're not one of those people, most likely you will not get access to the community and you won't be allowed in the community. You can still buy our software. If you want to buy our software and scale your business, our software will definitely help you scale our business. This is the exact same software. We don't do any marketing at all. We've never done any traditional marketing. I still run a company with 34 full-time employees at my company without doing any traditional marketing, because I use this set of software to do my client acquisition and do my prospecting. So like I said, you can check out the community page. There is an application process there. Feel free to join if you want to join. I don't see any other questions.
Rod said I have put a question in the question box.
Okay, so I see 4 questions over here. Can you share about how many spots for the membership is left? All right, so how many spots are left in the membership? All right. So the goal of the community is to generate our inflated operating cost, which is $30,000 a month. All right. So there is a maximum of 750 community memberships available, because at 750 community memberships, when we pay out 41% to the Tier 1 affiliate and 17% to the Tier 2 affiliate, that leaves us with essentially 42%. And if you multiply 97 times 750 and then multiply that by 42%, it equals OCI. So it equals 30,000. So as I directly myself bring in inner circle members, because I'm out there, even though I'm not a marketer, I'm out there trying to fill the community as well. As I bring people into the community directly, I don't have to pay any affiliate commissions for people I bring in. So the more people I bring in, the lower the amount of people that can join the community, because the goal of the community is not to create a profit for Tier 5. That's not what we're trying to accomplish. We are just trying to accomplish our operating costs. Our profit will come from all these softwares that we're building and the community is out there promoting and selling for us, all right? That's where our profit's going to come from. And it's going to allow us to focus on building the most badass software products in the market, because that's what we've been doing for our clients for the last 3 years. So we're trying to switch gears and instead of sell services to clients, just build our own software products. So the more people that I bring into the community, the lower the amount of community members, because once the community is generating that $30,000 a month, we will not give any more revenue shares for tier 5. So we won't give any additional people revenue shares because we've reached our goal. We are doing this to reach one goal, and that is so that we can actually do the smart business model, which is having SaaS softwares instead of selling services, you know? So hopefully that answered your question. What is the best free bait software out of those 4 products? That's a question for you to, that's a question you'll have to answer yourself, because there is no one best. It really depends on who you're going after, who you're trying to go after. If you're trying to go after, let's say, an affiliate marketer, it's probably going to be Link Wizard. If you're trying to go after, like, let's say, some type of entrepreneur or something, it's probably going to be Invoicing You for somebody that's an entrepreneur or a small business owner that wants to, you know, sell stuff on the internet. So it really just depends on, it really just depends on who you're trying to reach. And Rod, you said, hey, I'm a JV community member. I'm one of the early sign up. If you join the inner circle, do you pay the $97 community fee? No. So the inner circle includes your community membership. It's only $297 a month, nothing else. If you join the team membership, it's $197 a month, nothing else. You don't have to pay a community membership plus the other membership. All right. You just get on one or the other. You're either on the community membership, you're on the team membership, or you're on the inner circle, and that's all you pay. So all you're going to pay is either $97, $197, or $297. So how do you upgrade? Rod, since you're already a community member, you can just send me a message with your email if you want to upgrade, and I can just email you. I can upgrade you on the back end if you want to do that. So if you want to upgrade, Rod, just go ahead and send me out a message on my email address, or just send me a message on Facebook. Just send me your email address, and I can take care of everything.
And
you know.
For normal people who are not community members, so they cannot just go for the 197 or 297, right? They have to go through the 97 first, and then they can upgrade.
Correct.
Right?
If you guys aren't, if you guys aren't part of the community, you can just go to the website that I put inside there, and you can sign up for the community membership. And then right after that, you'll have the option to upgrade, and you'll only be charged whatever you want. If you want to be on the community membership, you'll only be charged $97. If you want to upgrade to the inner circle or your team's membership, you'll be able to upgrade then, and you'll just be charged that one fee only. All right. There's a link if you guys want to actually sign up. And let's see, let me answer a couple more of your questions. Caroline says, so, thanks. Have a great week. You too. So if we're selling / giving away X number of softwares, depending on our level that we join at, do we white label them so that they aren't in direct competition with tier 5? No, you don't white label them, but we do have white label options, and you can feel free to talk to us about that. You do have to be an inner circle member to be able to white label stuff. And I did forget to tell you that as well. If you do, we have 2 other special bonuses for you. If you join the inner circle membership, we give you a chat bot. Many of you guys maybe know, maybe you don't know, that I am considered a chatbot king by lots of people, including the CEO of ManyChat itself, Mikhail Young. So we give you a chatbot that's already pre-built on Chat Fuel for inner circle members. It includes all your funnel baits, includes everything that you need to actually promote tier 5 right out of the get-go. It's already built. It was built personally by me. And as an inner circle member, you can just ask for upgrades, and we'll upgrade that for all the inner circle members. And then if you want to be a product owner, so we do have product owners of our software. And in order for you to be a product owner, you have to be an inner circle member. All right. So being an inner circle member does not guarantee you a spot as a product owner. But if you would like to apply to be a product owner, which means you control the software, you get to decide what new features are built into the software, and you also get a large amount of extra revenue shares as well for being a product owner. In order to get the opportunity, you do have to be on the inner circle. If you want more information about that, then you can join the inner circle membership, and then you can just have a chat with me, and we'll have an hour-long chat, and I'll explain everything to you. And
once you reach member goal, will you allow more people to become affiliates, or will you limit the affiliates to the total membership?
Once we reach our goal, you can only be an affiliate of tier 5 if you join our community. That's how it is. So if you don't join our community, you can't be an affiliate. But once we reach the goal, yes, we will still allow community members to join, but there will be no revenue shares. All right. At least that's the thought right now. But again, this is a collaborative effort. So it is not that we are going to sit and dictate and mandate. We are, as managers, as the high level managers, are going to give our thoughts and opinions. We're going to run that through the inner circle and let the inner circle give their input. And then if the inner circle thinks, okay, this is stupid, just kill it right now, we'll probably just kill it right now. If they think, okay, hey, this sounds good, let's take it to the community, and then we're going to bring it to you guys for you guys to actually decide. But as of right now, the plan is once we actually fill the community, then yes, you could still get a community membership, but you're not going to get any actual revenue shares, and you're not actually going to own the company. You're just literally going to get, at that point, you're just going to get access to all our software. You're just going to get access to the Tier 5 software pass, but you're not going to get any revenue shares and any physical ownership. Your name is not going to be included on a legal document of a joint partnership, all right, or a limited partnership. So hopefully that answers your question. And then Caroline, you said, any idea what the goal of the company is as far as how often or how fast new softwares will be released? So we could release one new software every month once we were actually funded. Once the community reached its goal, we have 30 full-time software engineers on staff. And our OCI actually allows us to expand out and bring on another 10 software engineers. So we are literally could do 40 years of software development every single month. So if you guys wanted softwares like Clickfunnels, if you wanted a software like Clickfunnels, we could release 2 or 3 softwares like Clickfunnels and ManyChat every single year. So the goal is, once the community is funded, I get rid of all my clients. We're not going to sell our services anymore to clients. We're going to focus strictly on building assets for us and the community.
That's
so
when the 100% capacity comes.
Once we meet our OCI, that's correct. That is the whole goal of this opportunity. The whole goal of this opportunity is to partner up with business owners, entrepreneurs, and digital and affiliate marketers to be the front end, and we will provide the back end, and we will all actually grow together, and we will all actually encounter the financial freedom that we've wanted. I really firmly believe, I don't believe that I'm one funnel away from financial freedom. I myself, honestly, personally believe I'm one software away. That's what I believe. I believe that the key to really financial freedom and the key to being able to actually pursue your real passions in the world isn't having a crazy monkey. It is having a SaaS software. That's what I believe, because once you have that software in place, it's very, very low maintenance that you have to have, and the money keeps coming in every single month, even though you don't do work. I mean, that's a beautiful model. The beautiful model is you do a bunch of work right now, and once that work's done, it continuously makes you money without you having to do any more work. So
I think it's win-win for both.
I do think it's win-win for everybody.
Like,
I personally think you guys have a much better incentive than we actually have.
Exactly.
Now, it is my goal and my dream, but I believe financially, we've literally put the finances, we've put more financial incentive on your side than our side, on purpose, because we want you guys on board. Because if not, even us ourselves, if not, we have to go through this entire process of doing things we don't want to do. We are software engineers. We don't want to make content. We don't want to make ads. We don't want to do marketing. We don't even really actually want to make this video. What we want to do is we want to develop software. That's why we both went to college. That's what we've done our entire lives. That's what we're passionate about. That is literally what we would do for free. We would build software for free because we love it. So the ideal of the community is a symbiotic relationship where we get to do what we're passionate about, you get to do what you're passionate about, and we all actually get to benefit financially from doing those things for a very long term. Like I said, the software is giving you access to $1,000 a month worth of software is just for you to justify the cost that we're not going to be millionaires overnight. You guys need to understand that it's not going to be overnight. Once we fund the community, it's not like the next day now all of a sudden we have this awesome new software. No, we are going to go through the process, and you guys are going to help every step of the way. We're going to work together to form the new softwares that the market demands that will make us super rich. All right. But that's not going to be like a tomorrow thing. So since it's going to take a little bit of time before you actually start seeing returns, On the revenue shares, we want to give you the softwares to make up for that. And then we also want to give you the affiliate opportunity so that you don't actually have to wait for the revenue shares to kick in. You can start making money right off the bat with the affiliate opportunity. So any other questions anybody has while we're here?
Once you meet OCI,
can you use your funnel bait with Builderall? You sure can. Our funnel bait are just access to our APIs, so you can use it with anything that you want. If you're an Inner Circle member, we do give you a chatbot that's already pre-made that has all the funnel bait inside, and the chatbot itself will create all the user accounts for you. So that is for Inner Circle members only, though. You do get an Inner Circle chatbot. Like I said, I personally have developed it. So any other questions or anything while we're here? What was that?
I don't know.
Anybody else have any other questions? I think you guys are all good on questions, right? Well, if you guys are all good on questions, then I'm just going to thank you very much for coming here today and hanging out on our presentation. If you guys do end up having any questions, you can always just message me on Facebook or, send an email to hello@tier5.us. I've given you the link to the community membership in case you guys feel like you're compelled to go join. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Again, I just want to thank you guys for coming. And if you want to have robo contact Benjamin, feel free to either join the community or feel free to go to robocontact.io and sign up. There's a 14-day free trial if you'd like to sign up for that. So I think then everybody's good, and I just need to come and find this thing right here. Hey, check it out. So I don't think you guys have any other questions. So again, like I said, I want to thank you guys for coming and wish you guys a happy Sunday.
Weekend.
Hope you guys enjoy your day. We will see you again for all the community members, any of the community members that came, Inner Circle members. Bobby, I know you're an Inner Circle member. Thanks so much for coming, guys.
Thank you guys.
Really appreciate all your help and support. Really love you guys. And you guys know we're getting really close.
Yes, and really would love to see some of the people to join our community. So.
Well, we're getting really close. Day by day, we're getting close. So
because this is a very unique and one-time opportunity. This opportunity will not be there always for them. So they should just act quickly.
Well, you do waste more money than what the community membership will cost you. You do waste more than that on fast food every single month, most likely. But anyways, you guys have a good day. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Guys.
Enjoy your day.